Oh God, I'm using a steak knife because I can't find the bread knife and this is not going well. No, this is not working. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a unedited few days in my life, what I like to call my unfiltered vlogs, where I just do very, very minimal editing, leave in all of the sounds of whatever's going on, a little bit ASMR style. leave in my coughs, leave in, I guess, just like stopping to think and leaving in whatever weird I say. Actually, I can't leave that SH word in because I will get demonetized, but you get what I mean. It's Monday afternoon. I just came home from my office to do a little bit of some housework, some work from home, and also to have like a late lunch. It's already a little bit after 2 o'clock and you guys saw I'm just making some eggs and some toast. I love to have breakfast for lunch because it's just so simple and so filling. Did you hear that? My toast just popped up. I thought it would be nice to kind of set the stage of this video, let you guys in on just like a little bit of what's on my mind, how I'm feeling right now. And yeah, also it's been so long since I've done an unfiltered vlog and I really love these vlogs. I think you guys love them too. So let me know in the comments if you want more. The reason it's been so long is because the last one that I filmed, it was such a good one too. The last one I filmed though, I went to go edit it and I realized I had deleted accidentally all of the footage. So that's why it's been so long. But if you like these vlogs, if you like this like style, the unedited style, let me know and I'll do more of them. I talked a little bit about this in my monthly reset, but lately I've been feeling a lot of like overthinking, a lot of imposter syndrome, anxiety, just not feeling on fleek, honestly. Like I feel like it's like a bit of like summertime unsettledness. I don't know how to describe it, and I don't even want to overthink why I'm feeling that way so much, because something I'm trying to do is like just be with the feeling and not dissect it so much, because sometimes I feel like when I overly dissect it, it like makes it bigger than it needs to be. And so my goal for this vlog, for these next couple of days together, is just to like, okay, this is where I'm starting out. This is what I'm feeling. Like I feel unsettled. Right now I feel a lot of like anxiety in my chest because I made the mistake of having a caffeinated latte this morning. And then just seeing throughout, you know, the next few days, like how can I turn this around? Because I know it's possible. I've done it once, I've done it twice, I've done it so many times, turning the mood around. So we're gonna do that together in this vlog. Going back to the caffeine thing, the other thing I've been feeling, like especially I wanna say the last week, is just like straight up exhausted. Like I don't know what is up. I've been allowing myself to sleep in a lot more. You guys know I really like to like be on my routine and wake up early, but I started feeling really tired. So I just said, listen to your body, sleep in a bit more. And it's also just like not helping. I don't know, like this morning, I felt like I couldn't get out of bed. I was definitely like putting off the day, kind of dreading waking up, which is such a such a bad feeling. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm just spilling whatever's on my chest right now, and we're gonna turn it around together, I hope. So the toast is ready. Let's go finish eating let's finish making food. My toast is stuck in there. There we go. I'm gonna put some more because these are tiny pieces. This is an apricot rosemary bread from La Bête à Pain. It's so good. I can't wait to eat it. I gotta put butter on it while it's still hot. Sometimes I get this feeling when I'm vlogging or when I'm filming where I'm like, I shouldn't talk about, you know, my mood swings, or like shouldn't talk about feeling anxious, because sometimes it feels like I don't know, sometimes it feels like I'm always like that on camera, and I know that that's just like being dramatic. But I also just like, I want to share all of the highs and lows of life. Like the last vlog that I edited was very like positive. It was like living in Montreal. It was very, you know, happy, and like that was how I was feeling then. And then, you know, today I'm starting the week feeling a bit off, and like I'm sure you guys go through those kinds of mood swings too. So like that's why I like to share it. But I don't know, every once in a while I like get insecure that I'm like sharing too much, or that I should just, you know, be more positive, or, you know, whatever. So that's what's on my mind. This is how I like my eggs, literally burnt. To help me relax a little bit before I dive back into work, I'm gonna just read while I eat breakfast, and I'm gonna drink this Roar drink. It's like a coconut water juice fusion. It's so good. And I put some ricotta on the other toasts. So the reason I came home, aside from eating lunch, is two things. Come here. Get out of the way, girl. Good job. I need to do Maggie's training. Basically, for her separation anxiety, we're doing this training program that is 5 times a week for about 30 minutes. I leave the house, come back, leave, come back. Well, house, I leave my apartment. I go into the hallway, I go to the elevator, I go to the lobby, like leave, come back, leave, come back. And slowly we make the time that I'm gone for longer and longer. We actually got up to 30 minutes last week, which is really, really good. If any of you have a dog with separation anxiety, you know how challenging it can be. So I'm really proud of her for getting to 30 minutes, because that's a big deal. And I'm also proud of myself, honestly, for being consistent with this training, because it's not very stimulating. Like I said, it's leave, come back, leave, come back. So it's not the most exciting thing to do. There are definitely other things I'd like to do more with that 30 minutes, but I know that this is important, and it's for her health and just for my quality of life, for everyone's quality of life. So that's what's up. So I have to do that today. And the other thing that makes it complicated is I have to be alone in the apartment. So sometimes I just come home and I do it, like especially when JS is at the office. Otherwise I kick him out of the apartment, and he like will go to the gym, or he'll go, I don't know, for a swim. Sometimes he goes and sits in the lobby while I do it for 30 minutes. So that's what's up. So that's what's up with that. I'm gonna do it a little bit later, just because I want to get a few more like things kind of off my to-do list before I do that. The other thing I want to do is do some laundry, because this morning when I was picking out my clothes, I looked at the laundry bin and it's like about to overflow. It's so funny, because I always felt like I was doing laundry when I lived alone. I've always loved doing laundry. I find it very like soothing and therapeutic. And now that JS and I live together, double the laundry, like there is just so much, and we're really good about like splitting chores and splitting tasks. So I would say we do the laundry each about 50% of the time, yet somehow it still feels like I'm doing more laundry than when I lived alone. I don't know. So we're gonna do some laundry today. I am so excited because this video is sponsored by True Earth. You guys know, if you watch my videos, how much I love True Earth, and I use their products for everything around the house. I just used their multi-purpose spray to clean up the kitchen. I'm gonna use that tomorrow when I clean up my office. And right now I'm gonna use their laundry strips for doing the laundry. The other reason I'm so excited is because we've got a new fragrance, which is Lilac Breeze. You could smell it through the envelope that it came in. It smells so good. So I can't wait to have my clothes smell like this. And this is from their platinum line, which is nice because it's a little more heavy duty. So this would be really good for doing like your sheets and your towels. Today I'm gonna do regular clothes, but I like to use their platinum line for my more heavy duty stuff. So in here are 32 strips, which should last you a couple months of doing laundry. And look how thin this packaging is. The way True Earth works is that they are in strips. So one of these is one load of laundry. You just rip it up and throw it in your washing machine. That's why the packaging is able to be so slim. And what I didn't know until I saw my first ad from True Earth is those big jugs of laundry detergent that we've probably grown up with, that was really the only way laundry detergent came to my knowledge before I discovered True Earth. It's made up of a kind of soap or detergent concentrate, and the rest is water. So you've got these big bulky plastic jugs, you're shipping them all over the place, and it's just really bad for the environment. It takes up so much room in your cupboard or your laundry room. If you don't have a laundry machine in your place and you're carrying jugs of laundry detergent to the laundromat, this will save your back. And it's so much better for the environment. The packaging is recyclable, the strips themselves are biodegradable, and most importantly, they work. I've been using True Earth for well over a year now. My clothes are spick and span. They are just as clean as they ever were before I used True Earth. My family uses True Earth. They love it. To me, it's just like the ultimate no-brainer when it comes to doing laundry. So I am so grateful for True Earth's continued partnership on my channel. You guys, I highly recommend checking out True Earth if you have not done so yet. I have a discount code for you if you want to check them out, or if you've already tried it and you want to get a refill, you can use the code that is on the screen to save some money on your purchase of anything on the site. They have really amazing stuff like the multi-purpose cleaner. I've also got the toilet strips. And those Swedish dishcloths are so good. I really recommend throwing some of those in your basket before you check out. It's a Canadian business, it's a good choice for the environment, and I just love them. So thank you so much to True Earth for supporting my channel, for sponsoring this video. Thank you to all of you for supporting my partnership with True Earth. It's been a very long time that I've been working with them, and I just love this brand so much. Let's go do some laundry. I'm like embarrassed to show you the mountain that is in the closet, but this is an unfiltered vlog, so I gotta show you. I gotta be real. This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing, this mountain. I think I'm gonna go for darks today because when I looked through, that's what was most prevalent. This is all jeans stuff. Oh my God. It's like all activewear. Okay. It's so funny how much I love doing laundry now, because growing up, my mom was obsessed with doing the laundry. She wouldn't let me do it because she just loved doing it so much. So I was one of those kids who like went to university and didn't know how to do their own laundry. And we had like a laundromat in our residence, the residence that I lived in first year. And I remember calling my stepmom and being like, can you please guide me through doing laundry because I don't know how to do it. And she guided me through, and now I do laundry all the time. And like, you guys know those like, not memes, but like everyone makes fun of like guys who don't know how to do laundry because like their mom did it for them forever. I mean, at least I was 18 when I learned. It wasn't so bad. And luckily, JS's mom taught him how to do laundry. Maybe if your man doesn't know how to do laundry, you guys can just gift them some True Earth and send a little nudge in their direction. Okay, this is insane. If this fits in the laundry machine, I'm gonna be so surprised. But you guys just got to like, oh my God, what am I doing? You guys just got to stare at my dirty laundry for 2 minutes. You just never know what you're gonna get on my channel. Okay, Okay, so honestly, as I'm doing this laundry right now, I have to say, just opening up to you guys and like chatting with you about how I've been feeling, but also doing some housework, like cleaning up after eating, doing this laundry, it really helps take me out of my head and just more into the present moment, which is really, really helpful for my anxiety. So let me just say thank you for listening and thanks for watching me do my laundry, because I'm already feeling a lot better. These two sweaters are not gonna fit, so I'll just have to wait. Lilac Breeze, you just rip it up like so. I shove it in and then I shut this thing. So I wash on normal, but I like to bring the temperature down to cold and then start. It's so easy, and because that load was mostly activewear, I'm not gonna use a fabric softener, but True Earth also makes a really nice fabric softener that same thing, you just rip it up and toss it in the laundry machine. So it's 3:14, I am going to take out my laptop and just get back to work a little bit. Okay, let's hang this stuff up. I just put some of the stuff in the dryer. Most of it I'm gonna hang. Look how much lint came out of the dryer. A couple things to mention. One, I put this shirt on and I didn't even look in the mirror when I put it on, and I got like deodorant marks on it. And so I've been filming this whole time with like deodorant on my boobs. So that's embarrassing. I'm gonna have to go take that off after. The trick with like a black sock, and just rub it, that's what I'm gonna do. The other thing is my anxiety like went down a bit and then it kind of came back. I think a big part of that is the caffeine. I really played myself by like having a proper coffee. And what I've learned, which is a good thing to learn, so I'm glad, you know, I've experienced this, is when I get this way, when like it's really, really like physical anxiety, less in my head, but more in my body, the ultimate thing to do in this situation is to either work out or to go for a swim in the sauna, take a shower, like something, to do something physical. It's gonna help put your body into the moment, like the same way that, you know, we try and get our head more in the moment. It's gonna put your body in the moment and realize like there's really nothing wrong, everything's okay. So that's what I have to do. I am registered for a bar class today at 6:45. It's currently 4:20. So I've got a little ways to go. So I'm just gonna keep myself busy until then. But I'm just so glad I have that to look forward to. If I didn't, I would try and like book something, or I would go in the shower, like I said, just do something physical to help. So one thing about me is when I am feeling overwhelmed or feeling anxious, I will avoid certain things like the plague. It's a really bad habit. Sometimes it's housework, sometimes it's certain work tasks, sometimes, actually pretty much all of the time, I will avoid my phone. Like I'll stop answering messages, I'll ignore texts or like DMs, I won't call my parents back. Like I just avoid my phone. I'll be on my phone, like I'll be mindlessly scrolling on Instagram, but I like avoid texts and stuff. And so another thing that I like to try and do, and that for this video I really want to push myself to do, is work through those things that I've been avoiding, because I've said this over and over again on my channel, but it's like this vicious cycle of I'm anxious, so I avoid something, and then I'm more anxious because I've got 10 text messages to respond to instead of one. Like it just really creates this vicious cycle. So it's always best when we can just like nip it in the bud. So right now what I want to do is answer, oh, I'm like stressed just thinking about it, but it's so silly. I'm going to answer all of my unanswered texts. Any like voicemails or whatever, I'm going to check them. I'm really, really bad with my Instagram DMs. Like, I get so happy when you guys send me messages on Instagram. I'm just the worst at answering them. And like, yeah, I feel really bad. I'm so bad with the DMs. So I just finished editing a video, and I like to watch back my videos before I like export them and upload them. So I'm gonna watch this one back, and then at the same time, I'm gonna just kind of look through my DMs and my texts and all that. And that will be 2 things out of the way before the end of the day, and that will be amazing. Then it's just gonna be time to do Maggie's training. And let's go sit on the couch because it's 5 minutes to 5 and I wanna be on my couch. Hi, baby. Do you want to come sit with me? Do you want to come up here? Yeah, you're allowed. You're allowed because you're the queen of the house. Up. Yay. When you're petting your dog and an entire rabbit comes out in your hand. Just did Maggie's training. This is my outfit for bar class. It's this raspberry pink romper, so cute. This is from Garage. It reminds me of Florida because I wore this in Florida. Oversized, chunky hoodie. It's definitely not necessary, but I have to go get groceries, and so I just wanted to be a little bit more covered up. It's always cold in the grocery store. And then this new hat from the line, it says Modern Woman. It's a perfect fit. I'm obsessed with it. Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
I'm making my skincare.
Your what? Your skincare?
I'm doing my skincare.
Well, what about me?
What about you?
I don't know. Oh.
Surprise!
It's a trap. It's always a trap.
I just brushed my teeth, so it tastes a bit weird, but it'll be good. So it's almost 1 o'clock on Tuesday. Yesterday when I said like today's gonna be the day of doing things that I've been putting off, I don't know what I was thinking because today I'm going on site to visit my copywriting client. We're gonna go do like a 3-hour workshop together. We're working on a really big project and we wanna just like sit down all together and review it. So I'm really excited for it. It's so fun when I get to go on site. It doesn't happen very often. The last time was before Christmas. But it just kind of like, I was thinking about this and I'm like, it feels like I'm cosplaying, almost like cosplaying my old self who was like a corporate girly. So it's really fun once in a while to have these days and go in. Their office is quite far. It's a long drive. So I have to go very soon. But my meeting starts at 2, but it's one of those things where it's like when you know you have something like kind of in the middle of the day, it's hard to really be productive before that. Like I have a really hard time with that because I'm just like waiting for my thing to happen, whatever that might be. It could be an appointment, it could be a meeting, whatever. Especially when it involves going somewhere. Like if it's just a call on the phone, it's different. But anyways, I'm starting to get a little bit like nervous-y stressed. I need to pick out my outfit and I don't know what to wear because I got rid of like all of my corporate kind of clothes. Like I really don't have much left in my closet. So let's see. I think I'm gonna do these pants from Simon's. And I've got a few options here, either going blazer, which just feels a little bit too try hard because they dress like, they're pretty formal, but it's like business casual, I would say. In between business casual and business formal. And I mean, I'm going in as like a contractor, so I think I should step it up a tiny bit, but I also want to feel like myself. This sweater from Mango is really nice. I think this might be perfect. Otherwise, I've got this blazer that I literally just keep. I've had this for so long and I just keep it for moments like this when I need to be a corporate girl. So let me turn off the camera, try this stuff on, and we'll see. Okay, this is actually perfect. If I worked in an office, I would wear this all the time. This is just from Mango. It's pretty lightweight. I like the collar, and it has these cool like split sleeves which match really well with like the split here. So it's a little bit funky, like it still says Zoey, it still shows my personality a bit, but it's covered up corporate, not sweatpants. So I'm gonna put these options away and I'm just waiting for JS to come so he can watch Maggie while I go. I'm gonna pack up my bag in a second, but I wanted to tell you guys about something that I did this morning that made me feel really, really good. So you guys know yesterday I was definitely struggling with just like my mindset a little bit. And this morning I got to the office, my journal was there, and I challenged myself. I said, Zoe, try not to write anything negative. Like a lot of times in my journal, I will like stew over how I'm feeling. I'll be like, oh, like I'm feeling so discouraged, and I'll just kind of like stay in a negative headspace in my journal and like let out my feelings. And I think that's okay. However, when I only turn to my journal to be negative, it can kind of like keep me staying in that negative mind space, where I also know that writing down positive affirmations, writing down what we're grateful for, has the power to change our mindset in that moment and therefore change the rest of our day. So I challenged myself, let's try for the rest of the week only writing positive things in my journal. And I spent probably 30 minutes just writing really, really nice things. I wrote down some things that I'm grateful for. I wrote down some just like these positive affirmations of like, I am living my dream life. I'm so lucky to have an office. Like reflecting on things that are going well, because we all have things in our life that are going well. I think at any given moment, we all have things to be grateful for. And then I wrote down a little section of like things that I'm wishing for, some stuff that I would like to manifest, which brings me to the vision board that I wanted to create today, but I think we'll do it tomorrow. But that exercise was just so nice and uplifting. And then on YouTube, I found this girl either last night or this morning when I was just scrolling on YouTube. Her name is, oh my God, I'm forgetting her name. It's Alexis. I think it's Alexis Sparks, but I could be wrong. I will link it down below. I know her first name is Alexis. And she makes content about like leveling up your life, living your dream life, getting rid of like a negative or lack mindset, which is something that I feel like I'm on my journey to, but I keep getting these like major setbacks. And so I watched 2 of her videos this morning. I subscribed to her channel. I'm obsessed with her. Like she has a really, really nice channel. So I want to recommend it to you guys. But that's what I did this morning. And then I did some work. I got my video ready for upload, and I just got ready, I guess, for the meeting. I like sent out the most recent version of the document we're going to be looking over, looked at some emails, sent some emails, blah, blah, blah. I can feel myself really getting stressed. We've got a long drive to go, and I'm actually looking forward to the commute because I'm going to listen to a podcast and just, it's a beautiful day. And like in these moments when it's like beautiful and I've got a nice podcast to listen to, I love driving. However, I don't want to be late. So I'm like hoping JS gets here soon. Okay, you guys. Oh my God, I'm like out of breath. I'm nervous. I'm gonna drink this lemon water, calm down a little bit, and I'll catch you guys later. It is a literal sauna in my car. My camera is probably gonna overheat in like 2 seconds. Just looking for my sunglasses. So the meeting went super well. Honestly, they're so nice and funny, and just, I really enjoy coming here. I'm like, let me look out the window and make sure there's no identifying factors around me because, you know. Anyways, we checked the map together for my ride home, and I'm in for about 45 minutes plus of traffic. So I got my water bottle filled up, and they gave me some chips. So that's good. The meeting was super productive. And sometimes I do this thing where like before a meeting, I will suddenly increase the amount of pressure that I'm putting on myself, or that I put on myself, and I'll be like, oh my God, I haven't done enough. They're gonna see through me. Like, it's literally just classic imposter syndrome. And I was doing that a little bit last night prior to coming into today's meeting, and even a little bit this morning as I was just gearing up for the meeting. And they didn't ask me any of those questions that I like was asking in my head. They didn't, you know, like, I think for the most part, something that we can tell ourselves and remind ourselves is like, you are doing a good job, and you can feel confident in that. If you are trying and if you care enough to overthink, chances are you're already doing a good enough job. So that's my little lesson of the day. I am gonna drive home. I'm actually, okay, I know it's weird to be like excited about traffic. And I'm not excited about traffic per se, but I'm excited for the podcast that I'm listening to because I've got a 2-hour-long episode of 2 hot takes. I'm about 45 minutes in, so we've got content for the ride home, and we love content here, don't we? Hopefully this vlog will be nice and long, giving you guys lots of content. So anyways, maybe we're at the midpoint of this vlog. I don't know what's going on, but I feel very happy right now. I feel very grateful, and I want to tell you that I love you, and thank you for watching. If you're watching at this right second, I love you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I think I'm gonna stop vlogging for tonight. I'm just gonna make dinner and watch Sex and the City and maybe do a tiny bit of video editing. That's what's up for tonight. So it's not super interesting. So, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, so we're back where we started, and it is Friday. It's been a while. I thought I'd end this video with just like a chatty little update. Plus, I just made a new vision board for summer, so I want to walk you guys through it. The updates, I guess. So it's Friday, and basically what happened was I had an idea of what I wanted to do in this vlog. I wanted to like clean the apartment, do some things that I've been putting off with you guys, and the week just wound up being so incredibly busy, and I kept telling myself like, don't film until you have the time to do those things, because like, I don't know, I just wanted the vlog to be about like that. And every day was like too busy, wait till the next day. And then I was like, okay, Zoe, like it's Friday, you have to do it today. And I had such a busy day. I actually did 2 shifts at the spin studio in one day, which I never do. I did morning and lunch just to like help out one of my coworkers. And then we had a little social thing after. We had a baby shower for someone. It was just like very casual, but I was there like the whole day. And I've just like, I feel like I've been running around all week. And I just felt exhausted, and I'm like, the last thing I want to do right now is like schlep my vacuum and my cleaning products over to my office, and my office is not air conditioned. And I was just like, it's just not what I want to do on a Friday afternoon. I want to like make my vision board and like finish up some work tasks from the couch. So that's what I did instead. And I was like, I was biking home from work and I was like, okay, should I go to the office? And I realized like the whole point of these unfiltered vlogs is to really show you like an unfiltered, I guess, an like scripted vlog. I just said the same thing twice, but going to do something that I don't want to do, that if I wasn't filming, I would say F it. It goes against the point of these vlogs. So I was like, we're not going to do it, you guys, like we can clean up in another video. But I did want to show you my vision board. Before we do the vision board, I remember at the beginning of the video, I was talking about how like I was feeling quite anxious and I wanted to turn my mood around. I am happy to report that I feel like I did a really good job at turning the mood around despite being very busy. Maybe being busy, you know, helped. I think sometimes being busy can help, but I was able to kind of pinpoint some of the things that really, really helped. So I thought I would share those with you guys. The first is movement. I did a workout on Monday and I did a workout on Wednesday, and it was just like fun. It was so nice. And the movement like really, really helped. The second thing is I started waking up earlier again, which even though I'm tired, it still makes me feel better to wake up early, conquer the day. It reduces my anxiety because I'm not putting off the day. I'm not sitting in bed with that dread about whatever it is that's on my plate that I'm anxious about. And actually, I have to give credit to Shelby Sacco, who I started following on Instagram. She makes a lot of content about like habits and she's really funny. And she posted something about how when she was on like her fitness journey and how she got started with habits was like every morning she went for a walk at 7:15 a.m. It was like her thing. And I talked about that with JS and I was like, we should have like an every morning we do this thing, because when I have to go to work, I have to go to work, so I have to get out of bed. But on the mornings where I don't work, and when I say work, I mean work at the spin studio. On the mornings where I'm not at the spin studio, my body will naturally wake me up at around 5:30, but I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? So sometimes it's just tempting to go back to bed. So I wanted to have like a trigger that we do every single morning, even on the mornings where I do go to work. And I just thought it would be fun that we do it together and hold each other accountable. So we decided that every morning we're gonna set the alarm for 5:30 and we're gonna go outside together and just like go for a walk. And we did it on, I guess it was Thursday, and then we even did it today before I went to work, and it was just so nice. So both of those things really, really helped. And also, like I told you guys, I think it was on Tuesday, the writing in my journal, the like positive affirmations, writing it down, so incredibly helpful. Like maybe that was the number one thing that really changed my mindset this week. And like here I am on Friday, I feel exhausted. I feel like wiped out. I'm like ready to have a chill night. I actually canceled my plans tonight because I just wanted to stay in and chill, and like I'm really in the mood to eat junk food. I don't know what's up, but despite all of that, I feel happy and I feel satisfied. And I think the journaling positive things really helped as well. And it also made me realize that sometimes when we're in a really good state and we're doing these things that make us feel good, right? We're doing our journaling, we're moving our bodies, we're waking up early, whatever those habits are for you that make you feel good. When we're in that habit of doing them, we feel so good that we think we can stop. We're like, okay, I don't need to journal because I feel good. I can stop moving my body. I can start eating less healthy, like I say, as I'm definitely gonna go get burgers or something tonight. But whatever those things are, because we feel good, we stop doing them. And then that slowly pulls us back into maybe that less mentally strong or less positive place. And then we're like, oh my God, like everything's gone to shit. And it's hard to figure out why. And it's like, well, you weren't doing those things that make you feel good. And that's what my therapist calls taking your medicine, of like these behavioral medicines that make us feel great. And so even when things are great, we still have to like take our medicine. So little lesson learned this week. Am I going to forget it? Am I going to let things slide and feel anxious again? Of course, I'm only human, but that's my little ramble that I want to share with you guys. And now let me grab my computer and I'll show you my vision board. So if you are interested, I just thought it would be cool to share. I love seeing what's on other people's vision boards and when I watch their vlogs and stuff, like seeing as things come true. So I made this on Canva. It's really, really easy. You can do it with the free version of Canva. Just type in desktop wallpaper and it will automatically give you the right layout. If you want to do for your phone, you can type in like Android or iOS wallpaper and it will give you the right size. Then go on Pinterest and just search for the photos that you want. I always add the word aesthetic at the end because it gives you those like aesthetic Pinteresty photos. And here we go. So right in the middle, hold on, I'm gonna get closer. It's hard to do this, and if this wasn't unedited, I would just put it up on the screen. But okay, you guys give me permission to edit a tiny bit here. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. So no, don't cheat, Zoey. Do it like this. I'm like a teacher. Okay, see my blue cursor? Okay, this is bar class because I've been taking a lot more bar classes lately and it's been feeling so nice. It's just such a good low impact way to like strengthen your body, move your body, and it also feels very like stretching. And when I do bar class, I feel really strong, which I really like. Below, this is my matcha Pilates girl. She was on my vision board before and people would ask me if it was me, so I just kind of liked that. AirPod Maxes, one day I would like to splurge. I told myself when I incorporate as a business and I'm like starting to earn money through a business, I could, you know, splurge and get myself these. So that's what that represents to me. And then we've got some water, we've got a cozy bed, and this to me symbolizes resting and just taking it easy for the summer. We have my favorite affirmation at the bottom that says, I am living my dream life. Up here, we have money to represent financial freedom and abundance. The banana pancakes, these were on my previous vision board. I just love them, and like pancakes are so fun and cozy and homey. We have the early wake up, a Louis Vuitton bag, bar class. Again, I just thought this picture was really moody and I really liked it. We've got a girl in a brown bathing suit. I'm trying to not use people's faces as much anymore because like I want it to be me on the vision board, but she's far enough away that we can't really tell. And like, I don't know, I like her hair. I like her brown bathing suit. She looks happy and like obviously she's in a beautiful place. So I like that. This goes kind of like for vacation, but also just like for vacation vibes the whole summer. And then below we have like the couple reading on the beach. I thought this was really nice. More reading on the beach. Like clearly I'm excited to go on my vacation. We have Maggie because this is the one that symbolizes her training, which we talked about in this video. And then right in the middle, we have, I took a screenshot of my like channel name on YouTube and then I edited in a higher subscriber count because I'm gonna move back when I say this. I have been so fixated on like 100,000 subscribers and like growing my channel, but my growth has been very slow and steady. And it's been like 2 years of striving for 100,000, desiring 100,000, and like I'm not even at 50,000. And what I need to understand is like, that's okay. And like even 1,000 subscribers, like that's 1,000 people. That's a lot of people. So right now I'm at 43,000. Like that's so many people. And so I need to think of subscribers as like the actual people behind, you know, the number, and not just be like, oh, I want 100K because I want that plaque. And like, obviously it's a huge milestone and it's a huge achievement for a YouTuber to get. And I do very much want that one day, but I want to like I guess just like enjoy the journey a little bit more, enjoy the ride a little bit more, and set like those smaller, more achievable goals. So my next goal would be 50K. If I can hit that this summer, you know, that'd be amazing. Or in the fall, like I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I think it looks so cool. Like the power of seeing like your name with that number, that like I just think that's really gonna do something to my mind. And vision boards are so powerful. So that's why I love them. Highly recommend trying out making a vision board, you guys. It's so fun. And when you use photos that make you feel inspired, you'll be shocked at how quickly these things can come to be. And sometimes they don't come true, and that's okay too. Like I had this picture of this girl with like this long braid and like my hair's still not that long, like, you know, whatever, it's fine. And then the other tip that I was told is either not using people's faces or getting people that kind of look like you. So like, for example, I was using pictures of girls with blonde hair, I don't have blonde hair. I'm probably never gonna have blonde hair, so it's harder for me to project into that image. But this girl, she has dark hair like me. Like I could get a tan like that, you know? So it's a little bit easier to like project. So that's that. I also made it my phone background through Canva, and I'm just feeling so inspired and ready to take on the summer for this month of June. So with all that being said, I'm gonna take a sip because I just talked nonstop. That's gonna be a wrap on this vlog. I'm gonna go do Maggie's training right now, and then I think we're gonna go get burgers for dinner. I'm so excited, and I just need to like chill and do nothing tonight. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around and watching this unfiltered vlog. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I feel like it was really long, which I've seen your requests for longer videos to bring back the constant longer videos. So here's a nice long one for you. Let's do something fun. Let's comment an orange or a peach. This is peach flavor. Orange is easier. Comment something orange if you watch to the end. I always love when we play that little game. And I love you guys so much. I can't say it enough. Happy June, happy new month. I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video, in my next vlog. I don't feel like stopping talking yet, so I'm gonna say I'm sending you so much love. I love you so much. Okay, bye-bye. I gotta cut myself off at some point.